Greetings, mobile delegates. I'm Ashley Esqueda, and it's time for your Mobile Nation's Monday Brief, where I bring you the best of CrackBerry, Android Central, WebOSNation, Windows Phone Central, and iMore. It's been a busy week in tech, so let's jump in. Holy BB10, Batman! Kevin and the rest of the CrackBerry team were down in Orlando, Florida this week for BlackBerry World Conference, where they got a taste of what's to come in BlackBerry 10 later this year. They also got a hands-on with the Alpha Dev device. It's sort of a tiny playbook, which isn't really a bad thing. One of my favorite pieces of BB10 that RIM showed off was the new virtual keyboard, which has some pretty sweet-looking predictive text features. But don't run off if you're a physical keyboard lover, because RIM CEO Thorsten Heinz made it abundantly clear there will be both virtual and physical keyboard phones in RIM's future. Thor delivered a conference that certainly rallied the CrackBerry Nation, and in the end, it's clear that if RIM can deliver a compelling experience for the core BlackBerry user, they've got a fighting chance in all this. For now, though, all we can do is wait. Agony. Phil and Alex at Android Central were on hand in London this past week for Samsung's Unpacked event and the official announcement of the hotly anticipated Samsung Galaxy S3. They did not disappoint, delivering a new Galaxy unto the universe with a whole lot of swagger. It's a hell of a phone. 4.8-inch, 720p Super AMOLED screen, ice cream sandwich, enhanced beam functionality, a quad-core processor, expandable memory. Oh, forget it. Just watch the hands-on video.
4.8 inches of HD Super AMOLED goodness. Samsung has definitely customized this. Nobody else has really done that yet. Android 4.0.4, that's going to make you guys who have to have the very latest version nice and happy. But you see, you get the effect that you're putting your finger on a little pool of water. It's very cool.
See what I mean? Kind of amazing. But now, Android fans, we have a serious problem. HTC One X or Galaxy S3. You'll be able to decide when the Galaxy S3 starts rolling out this month in Europe and next month for the US. Renee over at iMore has got an interesting editorial up. We're all familiar with Apple's notorious home screen layout. App icons, nothing more. But Renee's wondering if it's finally time for Apple to shed the 5-year-old design for something fresher and more customizable. He breaks down each OS's home screens, how they function, and he wonders how Apple might change up their own design in iOS 6. Commenters are ranging from "change, yes, is necessary," to forget the home screen, let's start making improvements in other areas. But one thing is for certain, if Apple does plan on changing their home screen, it will be a bold step into a new world for the iDevice maker. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments. Phone Central was busy checking out a prototype device called the LG Fantasy, or the E740. This is a phone that may never see the light of day, but Phone Central examined it to see if it's anything to write home about. Well, specs on the phone are middling at best, with a 1 GHz processor and 512 megs RAM. The most interesting part of the device is that it's got nearly fully functional NFC on it, leading to some speculation about NFC being planned for Mango, then later scrapped before final builds were released. Danny goes so far as to call the LG Fantasy dull, and suggests consumers would be much happier with the similarly spec'd Lumia 710. It's a good read, and it's a good reminder that not all phones make it to the market. Head over to WPCentral.com for all the details. Lastly, another face of WebOS has moved on to other pastures. WebOSNation reported this week that the head of WebOS developer relations, Fred Patton, is no longer with Hewlett-Packard. It's a little disheartening considering Patton stepped in just 6 weeks ago to replace departed Dev Relations VP, Richard Karras. So who's stepping in to replace him? Well, for now, Palm veteran Enda McGrath is taking the spot, filling in until HP decides on a permanent replacement. We do know McGrath's been around Palm for a really long time. So long that his tenure actually goes back into the days of Palm OS 5.0. Now, whether McGrath stays in the position permanently or HP chooses someone else, we really don't know. But HP, if you're listening, pick someone who's going to jump in the trenches with WebOS devs and stick with them through the Open WebOS project. They need your support. That's it for your Mobile Nations Monday Brief. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/mobilenations. Check out our network of dazzling, exciting, and informative podcasts at mobilenations.com/shows. And you can follow me on Twitter at Ashley Esqueda. Nations, you have been briefed.